Hello and welcome back to Dredge. We are going to continue on our adventure. Yeah. Oh, so let's see. Go. Okay. I don't. Okay. Uh, we had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jolted us around. A few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is some of concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat remaining ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Like the lighthouse towers above. Waves crashes endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted? The the lighthouse towers above. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman? What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Merrill, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Lomero for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. The carrier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dark work at Little Marrow. Not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole, this time a book. It's pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Something slips into your cargo hold. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Clearly normal around here, nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be ready to rain by morning. Yes. And the fishing had you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. I'm meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddle crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around. I was wondering. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you can find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? How's the day treating you? I got a package here for you. Delivery? It's a big one. Let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Satisfied. Much appreciation, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or composition. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. A cold stone does not respond to your touch. Next to the dock is the relic campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. A glint of metal shines up through the sand. You take it for yourself. Fetch footprints, tread carefully around each symbol. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating they were left by a man, but you don't know much about footprints. Fresh, fresh footprints, tread carefully around each symbol, the left symbol. Okay. What do you want to do? Search campsite. Extremely rough and worn sheets of fabric has collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. What do you want to do? Duck. Sleep. Oh, now we get the crab. Yes. There you go. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. This'll do. Glad you get some use of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? They go mad? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Alright. Oop. Oop. Give me some more money. Oop. Oop. Fish. Can I fish here? I can. Yeah. Okay. Build me up some more money. The fishmonger takes the abraded fish from you. He clenches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me. Oh, yeah. Some research parts, that means... Hear that sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, so what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. Okay. Go. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. You met a man in Little Morrow who lost his son in a shipwreck some years ago, said they never found the body. He wants me to try looking for his son's personal effects, mentioned an engraved belt buckle. I should check the nearby wrecks around the island. Okay. Yeah. The fisherman's door is barred from the inside. Oh boy. Let's rest. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go on an adventure again. You enter Collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seems changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Haste. Oh, finally. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Uh, okay. The housekeeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back toward the lighthouse. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. I have to go looking for stuff. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you're a sight for these sore eyes. You look terrible, are you okay? I bet I do. I've certainly felt better. I've been chewing on seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here. Oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jolted overboard and swept away. Thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? And yes. That's a relief to hear. I thought for sure those sorry sacks would be halfway across the sea with my boat by now. Can you get me to Little Merrill, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they stop by next. Yes, I'll take you there. Oh, I actually gotta put him into my cargo. Okay, the castaway climbs aboard. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine. I've I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore for me, at least. But perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It embolizes with a symbol of the captain's will. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. dock worker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear at what he sees. What's wrong? He stares ahead in silence. You stand with him for a while. Occasionally a tremor shakes his body. His breathing becomes labored. Are you alright? He seems unable to respond. He's strained, clenching his fists, eyes shut with the effort. A tear rolls down his cheek. What happened? You notice his neck and overalls are covered in a dark fluid, the same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. His body relaxes suddenly and his eyes snap open again. They are cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips between the boards and disappears into the water below. What was that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until you step backwards, leaving him standing there on the dock. Ugh, blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? Alright, I think I've accumulated enough money so I don't have to fish for fish. I can just fish for junk for a little bit. Oh, what's over there? Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes, you give the belt buckle to the man. This is this is his. Oh, thank you, bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Oh yes, it will. Anything else I can help you with? Any more? Oh, there's a whale. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Big change. Place my hand, but nothing happens. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Look inside. Oh, snap, look. I didn't have to go searching very far. Give me some more wood. Alrighty. Well, that looks like that's all the time I got for this one. In the next episode, we'll do some more adventuring out. Try to try to discover more of the secrets of this little fishing route. Always remember that I am Jack the Mellow, and do keep it mellow. And if not to Jack that Mellow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!